What up, y'all? My name is Faith. Welcome back to all my current subscribers. Welcome to any new subscribers. We're here today to do a general message for the collective. Keep in mind, it is general for the collective. So if it doesn't resonate, go ahead and keep it pushing. This can be the past, the present, or the future. Gender roles can be switched as well as zodiac signs. So put it where it needs to go or leave it behind. All right. So the energy I've been getting here is that you're finally getting a response that you've been waiting on. And the response seems to be positive. Something about the year 2023 could also be important. Herbs, so like some type of spiritual bath may also be important too. So let's see, we want to know what we should be focusing on or what we need to know for this week for our highest good, for our highest timeline. I already shuffled something about like incoming information, it being happy, something about it being maybe not what you expected. So romance is in the air and marriage will take place either romantic or business. Okay. So some of y'all could be attending a wedding, going to a wedding, having a wedding, or starting some type of like new business venture. Let's do this first. So we have wisdom and victory and success. So this is also like one after the other. So 5 and 6. Okay. What is the overall energy that the collective needs to know for this message for our highest good, for our highest timeline? Someone else could be sitting in some type of like conflicting energy based on the information that's coming to you. What do we need to know for our highest good? So someone seems like discontent and bored with this situation. But there's positive movement forward and some type of victory. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone that's like not looking at the bright side, or they feel like they're getting left behind while you're moving forward. In the energy of like success. Okay. So let's see what the collective needs to know though for their highest good. Some type of like partnership collaboration will get this process moving quicker for you. Something about December and September time period being important, and then new communication from this collaboration incoming. Okay. All right, what does the collective need to know? What is the overall energy for the collective for their highest good? All right, so yeah, someone's feeling like they've tried everything they possibly can and they feel like left out in the cold in this situation. What is the influencing energy here? Okay, so we have 2 here. Someone's resisting change, and then someone is resisting change and like has a lack of faith. All right, what's coming towards the collective? Some type of manifestation. Okay, so it feels like someone else's energy is in this, and I'm looking at judgment and news of judgment. It feels like someone else's energy is tied to this. So what's changing? What's changing for the collective? What is changing for the collective? All right, so some type of like inspiration, some type of like fertility, nurturing. Some of you could be getting pregnant. Some of you could be like manifesting new ideas coming in. This also reminds me of like pregnancy because there's like a little baby in this. This could also just be that you're receiving like a new chapter. All right, what do we need to know or expect about the situation? What do we need to know or expect about the situation? Being in the energy of like releasing. This could be someone from the past. But this is also talking about like being in the energy of like generosity. There's also this one flew out, so maybe leaving the past behind. Okay, so we have earth energy, we have Aquarius, we have Pisces, we have Taurus, we have water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Top of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the bottom, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So we have, it looks like, it feels like a messenger bird coming in with some type of news. All right, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know about this? What does the collective need to know? All right, so releasing some type of like despair energy. What does the collective need to know? You could have also felt like giving up on hearing about this message, but it's coming, and like you need to just focus on like releasing. What does the collective need to know? Yeah, this could have something to do with money. Something about a message. I keep hearing message. So, okay, let's see. I'm going to change the deck. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles and Standing Your Ground. All right, what is the... Okay. Influencing energy for the Ten of Swords is justice. So some type of like ending of a chapter. We have death energy here. Wow. And the devil. Wow. Okay. What is happening? The deck is all twisted up. Some type of like flip. Something's like flipping and changing the scenario. Okay. What is the overall energy for this releasing for the Hangman and the Stars being in reverse? So someone who's non-biased is coming in with the decision, and they're working as a group to help release a situation. Okay. What is this overall energy for the Magician? I've also been like seeing the Ace of... Oh, shoot! The Ace of Cups! This tried to pop out when I was shuffling earlier. So some type of like new love, new opportunity is like flying in for you. And the Magician again. Okay. All right, and what is the overall energy for the Empress? What is this overall energy for the collective? Overall energy for the collective. Some type of like incoming, like someone who's determined to get this information to you. This could be someone who's also like hot and heavy and like determined to bring you some type of offer. What is the overall energy for leaving the past behind? What is the overall energy for leaving the past behind here? News, incoming news that it's time to release. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go into these. So blessed and happy. So whatever this is that's like coming to an end is going to leave you like really happy about how, even though it might have taken like a really long time and it felt like a few chapters had to be like steps you had to go through in order to get to this situation, it's going to end in a positive outcome is what I'm feeling. All right. What does the collective need to know about this situation for their highest good? No place like home. So your home may finally feel like I'm sure your home already feels like very content to you, but it feels like there might be some type of release of a situation where it's like the best feeling to come back home to it. We have loyal hearts into the sea. trying to explain like the feeling that I'm getting. Like there may have been a situation tied to your home that made you feel like some type of anxiety, but it looks like that's like there's it's being like, or it could have something to do with your home. Interesting. Either way, something about feeling like safe and content in your home. Loyal heart to the sea. And why? Okay, so this feels like that energy that's tied. Like why is this happening on the other side of the spectrum? And building blocks. Okay. I keep saying blessed and to be fair. So something about some type of like, it's finally come. Things are being weighed. The hearts are being weighed. Okay, let's get an angel number and let's skedaddle. You could be dealing with a woman with blonde hair, gray or white hair, or this could be you. Let's do one of these. So we have 444 and 666. Protection and reflect. So maybe 4 months from now, 4 to 6 months from now. What is that? We're in June. So October to December. All right, what does the collective need to know for their highest good, for their highest timeline? One card, please. What does the collective need to know for their highest good, for their highest timeline? Energy levels. So prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, and the opposite sex. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There is no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's not a climb, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. So maybe it's also like trying to tell you like just stay in like a homebody energy in order to like maintain discipline and maintain your energy levels, because you're so close to like the end of this. All right, y'all. Thanks for your time and energy. I'm out.